Hey everyone, it's the Crow Lady, also known as Anna. I have some sad news about one of our little crow friends, Bart. And I just wanted to share his story with you briefly before we delve into this crow cam here. When I was about to leave on a 1-month trip, Bart, who is the offspring of Junior and Laud, he was getting ready to fledge the nest, and so I didn't get to see that part of his early life. A month later I returned, and keeping it with my own personal code of crow friendships, I made sure to keep my distance from him while he was still very young, because I didn't want to influence and have him imprint on me. Regardless, he was so smart and he learned how to recognize me as a food source, even though I never directly interacted with him. He would come to my window when I was sitting inside doing some work, and he would stand outside and he would make begging noises like he would do for his parents, begging for me to come outside and bring him a bowl of eggs and put it on my car. Just a beautiful little bird. I'm not certain of his sex, but I'm thinking that he was male. He was very large when he was really young, just like his older brother Biggie. Bart had avian pox, a virus that affects birds. It's very common in crows. In our city here, I see it often in the young crows. And most of them that I've known have recovered, but they don't always recover. Early in Bart's life, I saw only just a few little lesions on him. But within a month's time, he developed more and more lesions, and they grew bigger and bigger. I fed them nutritious foods like scrambled eggs with oatmeal, just hoping that anything I could do would boost his immunity. Unfortunately, there came a day when Bart, who could fly before, wasn't flying. I approached him, seeing if I could get him to fly. He wouldn't fly. He just stayed on the ground. I spoke with some friends who are wildlife rehabbers, and all of us came to the same decision that there is little that could be done to help him at this stage, and that what would make him most comfortable would just to be in the wild, to just let nature take him. It was really hard for me. I cried all day long. I spent as much time as I could that day just sitting with him and his family, just watching, just being near him. I wanted something to remember him by, so I did the last crow cam on the ground since he couldn't fly up to the car. He still looked so good and he was able to feed himself, but I could tell that he was having trouble swallowing. The next morning, just barely after dawn, and I could hear the crows calling, making their funeral cries that they make when they see a dead crow. I got up and I got ready to go outside, and I couldn't go out there and see if it was for Bart. So I just held on to my dog and stayed home. But something tells me that was for him, and I haven't seen him since. I'm so glad to have known him, even for just a short time. I only knew him a month. But he was such an amazing little bird, and it hurts to lose him. This is his last crow cam.